Staging can really transform a space. And we showed you what a typical living room might look like in most of our homes. So this is what it looked like. Lovely space, great furniture, a little cluttered. It could use a bit of an edit. So now that Farah has been through here, take a look at the space now. It's been staged. Look at this. This is going to sell. This is going to sell. So talk to me about what you did here to make such a huge transformation, Farah.
First and foremost, we depersonalized and we neutralized.
Right.
So if you can recall, there were family photos in the before.
Yeah.
It was a little bit of tissues, mess,
Yeah.
games, toys. Listen, nobody wants to know what you did last night. When
Yes.
a buyer walks through, they want to see themselves living there. It's very psychological.
Mm-hmm.
So we cleaned up, we depersonalized, and we made sure that we presented a neutral palette so
Yeah.
that you or me could just lounge back and enjoy the space.
So you can actually see yourself lounging on this sofa. Would you ever actually go to a home and the homeowners would have, like, you know, used Kleenex and stuff? Like, do you really have to clean that much?
Unfortunately,
Yes.
when you're living in a space, you don't realize, you don't see it.
You don't see it.
It's every day. So that's why when you hire an expert to come in, we go in with a discerning eye. And we say, you know what, we need this to be moved here, this to be moved here. So that way we're showcasing more of the house, less of the homeowner.
Love that. Okay, let's talk a little bit about furniture placement, because you made some changes here and you replaced some furniture.
Yes, we did. Anything standing out to you? Because I know the furniture was
you
bugging
got rid of the chairs that were bothering me. So I like that. These are super neutral, very calm, beautiful. They look generous.
And comfortable.
And comfortable. Let me just test that out.
Just take a seat. And
oh, yes.
Right? They swivel. They move. They're multifunctional.
And they even rock.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, this is great.
We can have a conversation with whoever's sitting in the sofa. We can also have a conversation with whoever else is in the room.
Yeah.
So this type of furniture layout really allows the buyer to enjoy the space.
Yes.
Right?
Love that.
Now, Tracy, I know that you've done a few pillow chops on the show, but you haven't done one with me yet.
I've done many pillow chops.
Okay, well then you should be an expert.
I should.
Okay, well let's do one together.
Okay.
All right, so pillows. First, what I like to do is I like to make sure that it's even on all sides.
See, I'm already doing it wrong then. I've never done that.
Little tap, 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 tap.
Yeah.
Then you want to pick it up by its ears.
Yeah.
Push all of that insert to the bottom.
Okay.
Place it gently.
Gently.
I like to gently.
I'm like, ah.
Not aggressively.
Okay. Got it.
And just a little tap, tap. And voila, now you have a perfect presented pillow. Not
Very
bad.
Nice. Oh, not bad at all.
Not
Look
bad
at
at all.
cutie. Okay, I learned a thing or two there. Beautiful. Anything else that you did to this space to really transform it? I mean, there's accessories as well.
Exactly. The accessories bring in that warmth factor.
Right.
But you'll notice that there's a little bit more color coordination going on in the room.
Absolutely.
Before we had reds, yellows, blues. It was chaotic.
Yeah.
Now we have blacks, whites, and beiges. And it bounces because you'll see black in the artwork, you'll see black in the accessories, and you'll see black in the pillows as well. So this allows the buyer to bounce throughout the room and feel a little bit more organized, like it's put together well.
Are you always dealing mostly with sort of a light white color palette, and is there a psychology behind that?
Well, white makes everything appear brighter and bigger. So we want to maximize space when we're staging. We want the rooms to feel as big as possible. So white is always the way to go. And
That's always the way to go.
Most people don't buy white sofas.
No,
because it's hard to keep clean.
Kids after hockey, it's like, you get off my couch.
Yeah.
And I never wanted a house that was going to be too precious. I want people to know they can sit wherever you want to sit, but I understand in terms of selling a space, it makes a lot of sense.
You'll notice that even though everything's white and light and airy, we still have some depth. That's why we have that contrasting black.
Yes.
Just to bring in a little bit more of that warmth factor as well.
100%.
And of course, removing all those photographs, now the home buyer or the potential home buyer that's walking through, they're not seeing your stuff. It doesn't feel like they're walking through a stranger's house. It feels like they're walking through what could potentially be their dream home.
And then they start the imagining, and that's where it all begins. Thank you so much, Farah. Well done.